We outside just trying to succeed. Way too focused to focus on enemies. Living off the moment, ain't tripping off the feed. One foot in front of the other, cause the shit ain't guaranteed. Days go by, plays on my. This ain't no lie, you know what I'm talking about. I'ma keep it, add another, keep it 100, and that's a bonus.
Bruh Nation, what's good? Back at it again. Brittany not ready. She chewing on a Philly cheesesteak.
I was just finna ask, can you talk without smacking on the
I know this nigga ain't talking about this.
I thought you liked the smacking noises.
I don't. Nope, let's not do that.
well, who the hell, what kind of man
It's
don't
the
like
Lord's
you like
day.
the smacking
You don't
noises?
like
No,
the
I
smacking
actually
noises?
like when it say,
You
oh,
don't
wow,
like, it sounds
wow.
real close to macaroni noises.
No, I don't like the
I
macaroni.
love the smacking noises.
I like my
You're
shit to say, wow,
I
wow.
take it back.
I want you to sound like that, like an elf. Bruh Nation, what's good? I know we've been gone a while, but we back at it again. Full of sin. Like the hell on my chinny chin chin. Tank had some garlic sauce in his beard earlier.
Oh, I still got it there?
Nah, he got it out, but
From where?
he was eating some shrimp.
Some shrimp.
And he got it out, but he just spread it through his beard. So now he got garlic beard.
Oh, I know it, yeah.
It could be worse.
Worse than garlic beard? What's worse than garlic
I
beard?
don't know, some bitches love crab trays, so.
I mean,
You might be right.
Pussy beard, I don't know.
Ain't
Oh
nothing
my
wrong
God!
with a
I
little
said let's
pussy
not
beard.
do
You
it.
like
Then here we
little
are.
pussy residue.
Hello, new listeners.
Walk around all day smelling like.
This is what this
There it
this
is
is what
again.
this show is.
Yeah,
Bruh Nation,
yeah.
what's good, man? So many things has happened since we left.
So many things.
What happened?
I don't even know where to start.
We got a lot. You want to talk
Midterm elections happened.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let me toot my horn real quick. Cause I always say this, and I know we ain't really been active on the show a lot on the pod, but y'all know I always be like, man, these conservatives got y'all shook, think they got more power than what they think, and they was talking about red wave. It wasn't no damn red wave. We kept the Senate, picked up maybe a seat. We lost the House by like 5 or 6 seats, maybe, if that.
I think it was 4.
Maybe 4. So that ain't
The
really
Democrats
no big deal.
did good. They go.
Yeah, I don't think.
Republicans.
Even though y'all niggas still didn't fucking show up.
Well, that's 2 different issues.
Well-
Now I will say this: shout out to Gen Z, because the Gen Z people who can vote now, they're eligible. This was their first election.
Yes.
They did show up. They came out and vote, and
Do you know how many millennials I talked to that's still saying that they didn't vote because they think they vote didn't matter? One person told me,
we the problem. Millennials the problem.
One person told me,
But Gen Z gonna
I didn't
fix
have time.
Well, see, yeah, we the problem.
We
Millennials
are.
the problems, but Gen Z gonna fix it because guess what? Next election, you gonna have people from Anna and them voting.
Mm-hmm.
All my 11th graders are eligible to vote next election.
Good.
That's gonna be difficult for these conservatives.
Yeah.
But voting matters so much, man. First thing I want to talk about, man, is these Tea Party / MAGA / Daughters of Liberty or whatever, Mothers of Liberty or whatever, who are influencing the things that are going on. Because I don't know if y'all boys seen it, but in South Carolina, after the midterm election, Berkeley County, South Carolina, after the midterm elections, they elected 6 school board officials who were like the MAGA Daughters of Liberty or whatever endorsed. And the first thing they did, it was the first ever black superintendent they ever had in that school district. The year before, he got a review, and it came back that he had a good review, great review, right? They fired him.
Oh, yeah.
First day, 12 hours after being elected, they fired him.
Well, that's South Carolina, baby.
That
Let's
just
get
shows
this
you right
nigga
there.
up out of here.
That just it is, and then here go what my problem is why niggas don't vote. It's a mostly multicultural African American colored school district. So why y'all boys ain't go vote? How y'all get 6 out of y'all? I think it's 9 out of y'all 9 board members. How 6 on white men? That's on that bullshit. How that happen?
Yeah.
When we gonna learn?
When we gonna learn?
Yeah.
If you don't vote for what you say, they say they ain't have no time to vote. If you don't
have-
vote for anything, the number one thing you vote for is your local
It's your
elections.
local. I have somebody told me they didn't have time, and I was like, that's not an excuse because early voting has been going on for how long? I even said at this point, let me know if you need the information to get an absentee ballot. That way you ain't got to never say that again. Had another person said, well, this is their first time voting, which I appreciate that, because they never voted because they feel like they voting didn't matter. So I had to educate them on the fact that how many people think that, and when you gather all of y'all up into one bowl, these are the amount of votes that we could have to move things along. So I had to give them the whole.
Move who along? Who you wanted to move along?
I just anything.
She said things.
Just
things.
anything. Your
Progress.
Progress either for you, for me, for us. It don't matter. It don't matter which side. Just vote.
Well, I'm asking President who you wanted to move along.
Huh?
In the last primary, who did you want? This local shit.
The local shit. I wanted to see Val Demings get in the office.
Me
I
too.
wanted to see Lakeisha Burton.
Oh, we done in Florida. That's
I
the
wanted
next
to see her
topic
be
we
the,
gonna
the
talk
sheriff.
about.
I wanted all that. However, even if you wasn't voting that way, still go out there vote. And I had to give them the whole "you get the government you deserve" conversation.
Sure do.
We good
Then
in Florida, man. I
and
like
then-
Florida.
You think we good?
Hell yeah.
I think we cook.
Yeah.
I think we cook because
Florida's
listen.
fine.
Oh,
one
I
thing,
had women. I
go
had
ahead.
one person to say he didn't have enough time to do his research. I was like, you do know they send y'all out sample ballots months ahead of time, right?
Here on my thing.
Oh, okay.
Let me say this about the reason why I say we cooked in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not with the book ban and shit.
I'm with it.
When niggas start banning books and shit, I feel like it's a slippery slope. Let the kids read the damn books. It's not like they banning books that actually are even. I'm not even gonna say
What
harmful.
type of government are we in that we
That's what I'm
banning
saying,
books?
But did you see
Like,
some
this
of
is
the
not-
books-
this is
You're a
some
not
of the books-
China.
libertarian. I know you're not for
But I'm saying,
banning
did you
books.
see some of the books that was banned? Like when
In
it's
Florida, no books have been banned.
I don't know, but I'm just talking about the book bans. When they be talking about book bans, do
I
you
think
know
they
any
wanted-
of the books that been banned?
I know
Yes, and I
Tequila
was go-
Mockingbird was one of them. They
Well,
had
I
on
ain't
the
with that.
list.
But can I say one of the books that was banned? One of the books, well, a couple of the books that was banned had it's elementary school books had or the kids eating pussy.
Okay,
Kids-
stop.
This is not fake.
I know it's not fake. Just let me
Kids-
respond because I know
Go
exactly
on.
what you're talking
Bad
about.
kids suck a
Those
dick.
books was banned, which I agree with. However,
Only because they made outrage about it.
because
That's why.
they just only reason I know about no specific books, and I can't think of the name of it.
It's a lot of
but
them
in St.
everywhere.
Johns County, they just had
did.
county one of the school board people. She was like, "We need to ban these books."
Yep.
Then when they looked into it even more,
They was like,
not
nah.
one school in the not one school library in the whole county had the book on the shelf.
I ain't talking about that kind of. I'm just talking across the nation. It is libraries that had that book. It is schools that had
I
that
gotta
book
see
in
it.
there.
I gotta see.
The people went and got
Also,
it
I
out
want
of the
to point
school
out.
library.
I want to point out.
That's
this
all I'm
too.
saying.
I
They
want
got
to
it
point
out
out.
the school
I want to
library.
point this out too.
Yeah,
Or
that's
whatever,
it.
right?
Listen, like
And I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked because
If
I
it-
don't trust shit no more. I wouldn't be shocked if they ain't put the book in there.
Oh, now you sound like
And then,
people that
damn right.
January 6th wasn't us.
Damn
it
right.
was the list.
That
It
damn
was
right.
the list. We can't do that.
Here's
man.
devil's advocate. I ban these books. What's going to stop these kids who have cell phones from going to get the books off?
a good
off-
point, Brittany.
Nothing. But
It's
just because,
nothing.
Nothing. But just because
These
they,
kids don't read books like that
just,
any
but
fucking
just
way.
because you do that doesn't mean that the school should advertise this stuff.
I think
They don't
certain books.
advertise. How many?
That is, if you
to be
have it and
honest
you're
with you,
promoting whatever in the library.
and we all got kids.
That's
We
what
all
you
got
have.
kids. How many times over the last couple
Never.
years
I know
have
what
you
you about
heard
to
your
say.
child go into
Never.
the school
Never.
and going into the
Never.
fucking library and get a book?
That had nothing to do with the books being.
No,
there.
I think that's a good
Yeah.
point though. I will say this though. I do think that's a good point.
It matters that
I don't
it's
think
there.
I don't think it takes away from your point, Cub, but I do
that's
think
all I'm
Brittany's
saying.
making a good point. School libraries don't even matter anymore.
It don't. These kids don't know about no Dewey Decimal
I agree.
System.
I
They don't know
agree
none
with
of
that. But
But-
also, I
but-
would say this.
So
Why
you can have a book
I'm
in
gonna be
there
honest,
with
but I'm gonna
with a
be
girl
honest with
eating
you.
another girl out.
Why limit?
Because
Why
who
limit?
cares?
Why limit the
What book is
exposure?
this?
It
Why
is a
limit?
book.
Why limit it?
What's the
Why limit the
context?
exposure? They're going to get it.
I'm not saying limited.
regardless.
I'm saying what I'm saying is just because the kids don't go there doesn't mean that you should have a book in there. Well,
I agree with that.
A child's dick.
I agree with that. But what's
It don't matter if
what's
they go
the
there or not. That's
context
it.
of this book?
Right.
It's queer or something, though. It's on there. If you
So
see,
I-
you wouldn't
so-
know if you
So
only
my
watch
so my
left wing
thing
stuff. You wouldn't know.
No, it ain't because of only left wing stuff.
It
It's
will.
just,
You
I
wouldn't
don't
know.
understand.
They don't
Like,
talk
here's
about this
my
on
thing.
CNN, boy.
When they talked about the book, when they talked about the because a lot of these things, left or right, are misleading.
Mm-hmm.
Because the lady in St. Johns County, which is right up under Duval,
Right.
for everybody out there, St. Augustine, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
when she was complaining about these books that needed to be banned, she had a list. It was like 27 books, and not one of those books could be found in the
They were in
library.
an uproar.
And these books,
They were
these
in
books
all-
that are on these banned lists are. Here's my thing. Here's why I don't want to give the book banning thing any context or any power, because you get on that slippery slope. If you, is it Fahrenheit? What's the name of that book?
Fahrenheit 51? No, not
1986.
Fahrenheit.
What is
No.
it called? What is it called? Cole, you done read the shit.
What
I know
book
you're
you
talking
talking
Fahrenheit such and such, where they
Fahrenheit.
burn all the books and shit.
Fahrenheit 9/11, 4/11, whatever.
Yeah,
I
something.
done read the shit.
Yeah,
I forgot, you know.
you get on that. You get on that slippery ass slope when you have the ability to start banning books. Because right now they prepositioning it by saying, "Oh, we just want to get this book with
Fahrenheit 451.
451. That's it. They start off by saying, "Oh, we just want to get these over the top books," and they name shit that nobody gonna disagree with, right? I don't think Austin or Sugar Mama or any of my nieces and nephews should have access to a book with people giving oral sex in it in the library where the context is specifically, I like to give oral sex.
Okay.
Now, however, let's say there's a book, and I can't think of one off the top of my head, but let's say there's a book by, Stephen King, such as It, right?
The problem with these books was it wasn't just reading. I don't care what the context is of the book, where it's the pictures. It wasn't reading. There's pictures of the shit.
Well, yeah, that's what. Okay, but listen, to what I'm saying.
Context is another thing.
That's what
But
I'm
when it's
saying. I'm
pictures,
saying what these. I'm saying
It don't matter if they can see it on the
Wait a
internet.
minute, no, I won't go there.
Oh, what you saying, Brittany?
You do know they teach about that in sex education and health class too, as well, and they show diagrams.
Well, yeah.
Bring
but they don't
back
show
sex
somebody.
education.
But they don't show somebody
so
sucking
what's-
somebody's dick.
Florida-
no,
If
they
you
talk-
okay with your
No, they talk-
8-year-old going in
they
the
talk
library,
ab-
but there's a book with
But
sucking
they
dicks.
talk about
But the
those,
book's not
They
in the
talk about
library.
what
Not at
happens
St.
when you
John's
do
County.
these things. Like they do have these conversations in schools. So what's
Here's
the
my
difference?
thing.
What's the difference?
Here's my thing.
And
What
you
I
have
was
to
saying
consent
about.
to
Here's
it.
why my thing about sensationalizing stuff. And you're right. Both sides do it. Right. Here's my thing. Every time I've looked in, and I got to look specifically at the one you're talking about, so I can't speak on that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I will speak on the ones I've looked into. Every time I've looked into this book banning bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
it's one book in one library in one school district. And it's not across the board,
Right.
and it's not across the whole district or whatever, right?
We
There
got a
was one.
soundtrack. What were we talking about?
I'm gonna get back to it. There was one in California that I seen. Same thing. It was some risque illustrations and stuff like that or whatever. And then when I looked it up, it was only in one school in the district where the school district had like 47 schools in it, and no other school had it, and it was the high school
Right.
that had it. So I was like, but they're using that one particular
They're
thing to say,
saying,
look, we
hey,
got to ban these books.
gotta get rid of
And like I was saying, like the slope is slippery, right? It starts off with things we all want to ban. We don't want, or not ban, but we don't think it's appropriate for elementary school school to have books with sexual acts in it. We all agree that's inappropriate, right? But then it turns into Stephen King, It. I think It should be a book that's available in the high school library, right? But you know what's in
So
It?
are we talking-
It's a
What
What
rape
about an
scene.
elementary school?
But so are we
Huh?
talking about so
Not in elementary
Now
school.
here's the thing.
Okay,
are we
then.
talking
But once they
That's what
ban
we're
it,
talking
once they ban it,
Nobody's
it's
talking
banned.
about banning it from high school.
Not yet. That's my point.
They
So
don't have
you're,
to
so you're
jump
saying
to
two
that.
different. You're saying kind of two different things, though. Well, I don't say two different things. So are we talking about banning these books in the lower level schools, the elementary schools? Or are we talking about in the schools across the board? Because that is a big difference.
That's the point. Okay, so they never. You got to look at the rhetoric, just like Shorty said from South Carolina. Listen with your ears for the next thing that's coming. When they motioned to get rid of the superintendent, they was doing all these motions. She said, "Wait, this is unacceptable. Y'all been bamboozled. Watch this next motion." And then the next motion was, "I motion to get rid of the superintendent." That's not necessarily what I'm talking about right here for specifically this, but this is how they get their power. They start by saying we're going to ban the stuff, and then it's like, yeah, I don't want that in the school. We can't have that in school. But when they ban it for the district wide.
Well, if we could,
So you're going to set precedents. Is all I'm saying.
I understand the president. Well, if we're going to go by that, then I don't understand how everybody just can't get the same understanding. It's like the same thing with the gun control. Why can't we just ban this type of thing? Well, the reason that they don't want to do it is because then it's going to lead to this. So I get what you're saying. I get your side. You saying, okay, if we start here, then it's going to lead to there.
Right.
If you start banning this, it's going to lead to that. All right, I get it. I don't really give a fuck.
But you can't.
All right. My
No
dog was
matter
already
what-
on Pornhub with her little scandalous ass.
What?
Gotta watch this little bitch.
No. I know you
My
lying.
mom ain't shit.
Come on,
If
man.
you give a 11, 12-year-old a phone without restrictions, Guess what's gonna be on
You
that
gotta
phone?
be kidding me.
Guess what's gonna be on that phone?
I mean,
Goddamn
come
porn.
on,
You know what would
Celeste.
happen if I was 11, if I was 8 with a phone unrestricted? Boy, you know how much pussy
y'all,
would be on that
y'all
phone?
y'all mustn't grow up with cable then, because I mean, this is just
We didn't actually.
This is Cinemax
we
software
didn't.
transition.
We
that's
didn't
all.
actually grow up with
We had
cable.
to
I
go through the
did.
fuzz. It was
Bruh,
fuzz.
listen.
I did.
We have found my
Cinemax,
we have
no
found my
problem.
uncle's stash of porn magazines, Penthouse and Playboy
That
at
was
one time.
like 8 or
Hey,
9.
and we was
yeah,
like
we
8 or
figured it out.
9.
Thank you.
And when they
Oh, I ain't getting invited to the baby's birthday party.
So Celeste, my daughter, she ain't really, I ain't really punish her or nothing because
Right.
I look at it as it ain't her fault. She's a kid.
I also don't
She's the
believe
mother.
that you should punish girls for sexual exploration. I think it leads to bad things. You did a good job because here's my thing.
Because you're making it saying saying
You're
that it's wrong.
associating sex with negative, and
Right,
it's gonna
you're
mess them
making
up
this
for
wrong,
life.
and It's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
gonna
just
mess
know
them
that,
up for
hey,
life.
this
Good
is
job.
appropriate to look at. You little nasty motherfucker, you. All right, putting a band on you. I took TikTok off to everything. Her mama probably done put it all back on.
Now you can't. You got to take that. I've been saying this. I say it with my little nieces and nephews, sugar mama and them. Why are they on TikTok? Because my TikTok is explicit. Right, so if I can get, if I can start off when you know what my TikTok, TikTok is one of the worst social medias you can have.
I don't have it.
When I created
It's
my
so
TikTok,
entertaining, though.
when I created my TikTok, because TikTok is instant algorithm, right?
Right.
So for example, when I created my TikTok, the only thing that I saw on TikTok was political things because I literally created the TikTok to follow the election, right? And they slip in the video of some girl twerking. I like the video. Scroll 3 times. Guess what? The next video is twerking. I
That's
like
all
the video.
I had.
Scroll 3 times.
I had to fix my
Now-
algorithm because I
Me
had,
too.
I had started watching the animals getting fucked up and shit. I'm like, wait a minute.
God
now-
damn it! How do we get the bestiality?
where the ass at?
No, but he right
I
though.
didn't say animals. Fuck it. I said animals
Get
getting
fucked up.
Like,
Yeah, like getting
Look at
hurt.
that.
Tell
Everybody
about
all want to put the animal shit on me, boy. But look here. But then I had to switch it back. I had to, let me go like every ass shaking video I see so I can fix my shit. All
See,
I want to see is ass. on
Austin
TikTok.
downloaded TikTok on his phone, and I immediately had him remove it. But see, I have 3 different trackers on Austin's phone. I know I can see any and everything he's doing on his phone at any given time. I don't play that.
But you know what? That's a good point, Brittany, about what you said. And not saying that Cud is incorrect because I do think books with sexual acts shouldn't be in an elementary school or whatever. However, these kids got phones and TikTok.
They do.
They got
They
YouTube.
have some.
It's
They have access.
crazy
And if
stuff
you are
on
not
YouTube.
a parent who is on top of the things that your kid and see, for me, and the reason why I have 3 different trackers on Austin's phone is not that I don't trust him. I don't trust other people, and so because of that, I make sure that I'm very aware of what he, or at least from his phone perspective, because that's the main thing I monitor. Of course, his TV, I have the settings set on there. I'm really crazy when it comes to protect the parent. I need to know what he's watching. I have a track on his phone. Literally, I can see what's in his camera roll. I can see what's in his text messaging. I can see what's in his, if he has Facebook, any of that. I don't allow him to have any
Austin
of
get
that.
16, you're gonna go through his camera roll. You're gonna see that thing hanging out.
Oh, man.
Austin, who you sitting this
Oh,
to?
wait till that happen.
I'm
You ain't
not
even
ready.
ready for that, bro.
I'm not.
Yo, so
I'm
so
not.
Austin's so crazy. He
So
like
not to
sending it
shift
to his
the
teacher.
show, not to
I
shift-
I like Mrs. Abraham.
No,
Sending
not to
No.
shift
Abraham
the
that
show,
thing.
but I
shift
like
the
I like
show.
to be inclusive to people, and you're not the only parent listening or that is a fan of the show that has a special needs kid that's getting older. What the hell you gonna do, right? Because they hormones still work. Right.
So
Because right now Austin is Austin.
Austin has a type. I'm learning that. Austin is starting to be more infatuated with women.
What kind of women?
So my
Come on, Austin, don't let me down.
my good friend, my friend who does my hair, she comes in town from time to time, and she crashed over at the crib. And Austin's seen her a couple times. He's like, I just want to give her a kiss.
Austin, you better keep your hands off these girls.
And she light skinned with ass.
Austin,
titties.
wait till she go to sleep and kiss her. You can get
He
away
tried.
with it.
He
no.
You can get away with it.
No,
nigga.
cuz, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Cause
Why
he,
you get away with
exact-
it?
Thank God
he said-
Austin
he
ain't
told
in
my
here.
daddy.
God damn it.
He told my daddy because that time she was on the couch, but now I straightened her back room. She's in the back. She comes and hang out in the back room. He told my daddy, Well, she's sleeping like Sleeping Beauty. I need
Nah,
to give her a
nigga.
kiss.
See, that's why I have to.
See, the only reason I said that is I wouldn't say that to Austin.
No, but he tried.
No, I know boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
like, this something a
speaking
boy
of
would do.
which, I'm
Bitch,
sorry,
she sleep,
real
wow.
quick. When we was at the basketball game, he saw Stephanie and Chantel, and he was like, "Oh, I need to give Miss Stephanie a hug. I need to give Miss Stephanie a hug." So when we get ready to leave, he gave Stephanie a hug. So Chantel, I need to give her a hug too. And he always says, "What's her name again?" When it comes down to Chantel, but he always want to kiss Chantel, and he said, "Can I just give her a kiss, please?"
No, ma'am.
Yeah, you
He
want Tom, boy?
he always trying to kiss
Get over
Chantel.
that,
Listen.
little rascal.
So-
I
my
don't care
child
if it's
has
20
tight.
years later and you listening to this podcast. I'm gonna beat your ass. Tired of your shit, Austin.
Yeah, Austin is definitely starting to notice.
So what you
women.
gonna do? Because that to me that seems like a
Well, that's why I have
scary situation
That's why
as a
he
parent.
has a therapist. That's why he has therapists, and they're going to work with us as far as navigating through this part of life.
Shout out to Teresa.
Cause you got
Your
a different
fine
situation.
ass.
You good.
If you
ain't got to worry about
so
nothing.
if you have not seen the show, if
We
you
can go
haven't
to that.
seen a show called Atypical that's on Netflix, I suggest you watch it. It navigates through a child, a kid or teenager who's in his last 2 years of high school, and he has autism. And how he navigates with he has his first sexual encounter, he has his first crush on his therapist. It goes through all that, and it kind of gives you an insight on how to
I'm
start,
so
how to
uncomfortable.
help them navigate through adult life.
And
Why?
Austin go
We
to
was kids?
Wait, Austin go West Side.
Yeah, Westside High.
So first of all, my girls team beat West Side ass the other day, and it was just like Anna and Reese. So shout out the Big Paxton Lady Eagles.
Absolutely.
But also I don't even know what you're gonna do, bro, because West Side is wild.
That's why-
That West Side is 103rd range. Oh God, I'm actually shocked that you still got him there.
Well, that's because of the program.
It's because of the
But
program.
there's
Now, do they
actually-
isolate him?
Yeah, they're separated from the
Because
actual
let me tell you
main
something,
school.
boy. West Side ain't no, hey, boy.
It was either that or send him to Atlantic Coast, but Atlantic Coast I would have to take him every day.
It's too far.
Right. That was the
But
only
I
thing.
you know, it's funny. Cause said, "Oh, I ain't got to worry about nothing." And he's saying that because, of course, Anna is queer as fuck. However,
What
let
that
me tell you
mean?
something,
That
bro.
don't mean nothing.
Let me tell you something, bro.
I mean,
You know what
she
Anna
can defend
nickname?
herself most of the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what Anna nickname is,
She
bro?
just not gonna get pregnant.
Sassy Stud. It is the most annoying shit ever. And Anna don't like it either, but that's what all the girls call it, like the cute sassy stud,
Why
right?
they call it that?
Because Anna dressed like a boy, but she act like a girl.
I mean, she is.
And so, yeah. And so, like, now I'm running into the situation where, yeah, the one thing I don't have to worry about is pregnancy.
yeah.
However,
it's a lot.
everything else I got to worry
Let me
about.
tell you something, bro. Dick is a
Heartbreak.
problem out here in these streets.
It is,
When you
bro.
don't got to worry about no dicks. See, with Slayer, I got to worry about dicks.
Yeah.
When we was 13, how old is Slayer? Slayer's going to be 12 in a month.
Oh,
We
you was
already-
wilding when you was 12.
We was 14 getting our dicks up by 12, yo.
I was trying to. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you didn't.
We're not gonna do this.
Oh,
We're
whatever.
not, come back. We're
but
not gonna do this.
This is shit kids
We're
do.
not gonna do this.
Now, you got to think.
Let
What
it
year,
go.
what year was this? 'Cause
Been
this
too
like
long.
the 90s. This like
No, it's like
90
2000.
99. I was 13. Okay, 2000.
No, you right. It was. It was like 98.
Close enough.
No, because we was 12 in 98. Because we was born in 86.
No, but she was.
I was 10 in
we
97,
was
so
14.
that's
So then
right.
it's 99, 2000.
99, 2000. Anyway, we was 14,
Cash
getting our dicks up, or
99,
couple, trying to get the dicks up.
I was
by this
trying.
12-year-old who was sucking everybody dick in the neighborhood.
I was. No
That was
cap.
20 years ago.
Cuz got it. I didn't.
This shit different now.
Let it go.
Now you got to think how these kids is now. We were doing that then. What the hell they doing
And that was
now?
the only. See, the difference is back then, that shit was the only one in the neighborhood doing that.
And you remember,
The rest of them girls
It
ain't
was
doing
two. Other one was two big booty.
y'all, but
oh,
y'all,
yeah,
do
yeah.
y'all remember back in the day how supposed that oral sex was not? It was looked at like, oh, if you do that, you nasty. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
not
blah.
no more.
Not no more. It's like it's glorified. At these
But that's
kids
what I was
now.
saying. Y'all don't realize, like, yeah, I don't have to worry about pregnancy, but these girls are worse. Everybody, that all them girls be telling Anna they want her to do this and that to her. Anna like, I'm not doing that.
Wow,
Thank God Anna a dork. Thank God, bro.
vaginas are ugly.
Not
All
according
right.
to these girls. Ban them books.
All right, so
No,
moving
wait a minute.
on.
Before we move on, ban
I
them books.
told
Come
y'all
on, right.
about 30 minutes
Yeah.
ago we got distracted.
Come right. Ban all these books. After having this conversation, I don't want Austin seeing a goddamn thing. I don't care if it's
I'm
To
not-
Kill a Mockingbird, To
I'm
Kill a
not-
Turd. Take it out the book.
I'm not
Matter of
ready.
fact, the only books they should read in there is Freedom and Donald Trump's memoirs. That's all they need to
The
read.
midterms. How's any of this shit going to benefit any nigga
Speaking
anywhere?
of,
Well, the midterms. Listen, one of the greatest things that happened.
thank
to,
y'all for putting DeSantis back in office. Appreciate it.
Oh my God! But you knew DeSantis was gonna win, though,
Yeah,
right?
of
You're
course.
not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
You're
not.
not that naive.
I knew Chris was not a strong enough candidate.
Florida
against,
has
number
been
one,
beautiful.
We already dealt with Chris beforehand, and he fucked shit
There,
up.
but here's my
Florida
no,
has been beautiful.
Here's my thing,
DeSantis. Now, I don't know about the country.
He only gonna be
but
here
Florida,
for 2 years. The fuck?
There
Yeah.
is, yeah. There. That's another reason why I can't believe he got reelected.
Right, that's
when you
what I was
know
standing on.
you're
I was
literally
talking about
elected. No, because here's my
He
thing.
did a good job in
Even if
Florida.
you like him, you know you're electing a lame duck governor.
Yes.
What
So,
other niggas
so
a
soon
cuck?
as he stepped down, because guess what? The election is in 2 years.
Yeah.
So that means next year, January, guess
He
what he
gonna
gonna
start-
have to announce,
he gonna
right?
start
No, but
So
campaigning.
he gonna neglect Florida. You
Yep.
know
The
that.
other niggas
cuz
a
you
cuck.
know politics.
Nobody trusts them.
No, I get that.
And
I
he
get,
switched
I get
We
Charlie Crist
understand
is a
that. Like
cook.
Charlie
I agree
Crist,
with that.
he wasn't a strong enough candidate.
But
to
here's
go against DeSantis. We know
let me
that.
piggyback off that, Brittany.
Yeah.
I don't think in Florida we could have found a candidate strong enough to beat DeSantis. DeSantis is walking around this bitch like he Odin.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you
Yeah,
gonna
look,
find
Nikki Fried.
It wasn't no goddamn slavery. Them people just came over on the boat.
God damn it.
What are we talking? The Indians. Hey, but let me talk something. Hey, cuz, hold on. Before we get to that, can I just say something about this Native American thing? Because white people trip me out. At first, when I was in school, it was all right. The white people that came over here, they killed most of the Indians, and some died from disease. Out of school, then it was most of the Indians died from disease. Now, if you talk to a white person now, it's like 95, 99%. So now, it's 99% of the Indians die from disease.
Right.
How the hell? I want
We ain't killed none of them.
Now, I'm a smart thing. How do you find out if most of the Native Americans died from killing or disease? How do they find that out? What's the scientific archaeological shit they do?
If there was disease, you would have to do a DNA thing on their bones. Because, like, if somebody dies from smallpox, you know, viruses change the structure of your DNA. So you can find traces of smallpox or malaria or whatever.
And
whooping
you still
cough.
can't tell
And-
that they died from that because they could go through my shit and find coronavirus.
Yeah, that's
They,
true.
you know what I'm saying? They still. How do you gonna tell me?
But smallpox is usually deadly.
yeah,
So if it was smallpox,
Okay.
but again,
I don't believe these
we know they
motherfuckers.
killed them because we got the evidence of them saying on their historical
No.
documents. All you gotta do is go to the library, open a book, and say we killed all the motherfuckers.
No.
Even if they shot him or they died from disease, the fact of the matter is white folks did.
They did
Yeah, but the
it.
going thing now, see, they try to
They
clear
brought
their
over-
conscience. So that's why now they're
no,
saying
look, they brought the disease. What about how you
95% of them that died from disease.
Like, it's
Unintentionally.
you can't clear no conscience. They bought the disease
Which
with them, so
blew
you
me.
still killed.
You know
them.
what was the most?
fuck?
You know
White
what the
people
most?
trip me out,
You
man.
know what the
The
most
fuck?
sad moment for me was? Knowing, first of all, I been knew DeSantis wasn't losing, right?
No.
But when he was in the debate and he was like, he talking about Charlie Crist. He said, "My opponent wants you to think that people came over here and stole the land." I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true. And I was just like, this nigga gonna win.
Listen, I wanted
Because he
DeSantis to
did-
win,
he
but
did
I'm
some
not the
Trump
nigga
shit.
that could vote for him
Yeah.
or whatever because he say shit like this because I know the cracker that he is.
He's a Trump.
He said Charlie Crist wants you to believe that America was built on stolen land.
Well,
It was.
Ron,
I
it
don't-
was.
I don't believe
Sir?
on stolen land. If you want to get technical, it's land that was won through war.
Ooh, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it was stolen.
'Cause they had treaties?
Let me tell you broke the.
We
so-
had treaties with
so
Russia
you
right now,
came-
not to infringe on
You came,
shit.
you
We
came.
breaking
Nah,
it.
but that's a different. That's
We
that's
break
a treaty
treaties.
about
We are-
no.
they crack
That's
us.
a
That's
treaty
what they
about
do.
war.
You change-
This is they came over.
Yeah.
I'll give it. So go to
Okay,
go-
well, you right then.
Yeah, they came
You right.
over. They said, okay, we just gonna be in this little area over here by
Yeah,
the
you right.
water. And the Native Americans like, okay, we'll bring you corn and shit. And then they bought 18 more boats. It's like a nigga moving in your house.
Right.
And you say, hey man, you can move in, pay your half of the rent. You got the room in the corner.
Y'all
right?
stole this shit,
And
you
then
motherfuckers.
you come back home from work the next day, and there's 23 niggas in here.
Facts.
And they tell you better keep your ass downstairs, bitch. You're like, wait,
The
what?
problem is trusting white people.
You can't.
You know what? Now I think about it, I should call Thanksgiving off just on the strength of what Thanksgiving was actually built
I
on.
told you, I told you I stopped celebrating that shit.
Niggas
just
celebrating
cook. I
Thanksgiving
just wanna
today
cook.
ain't got no correspondence to what it started.
Call it
So fuck
Friends
it.
Day or Family Day, like they do in
What?
Friendsgiving.
No, it's a country, man. Uruguay. Uruguay is the most unreligious country in the Western Hemisphere, and they don't call Christmas Christmas anymore. They call it like Friends Day or Family Day or something like that. I'm cool with that because,
when I communicate with people and I ask them about Christmas, I purposely spell it Xmas.
They hate that.
I know they do.
They hate that. They hate that. This nigga, can I just say this again? Ron DeSantis in a debate literally said out loud, my opponent wants you to think that America was built on stolen land. I don't believe that. I don't believe that's right.
Ron DeSantis is a fucking idiot, okay?
He's gonna run for president, bro.
Probably win. Might win.
Now, let's get into the meat of the potatoes of the show, right?
Please tell me we're talking about Elon Musk.
We about to talk about all that.
Okay.
I'm
excited.
Donald Trump has announced that he is running for president again in 2024.
Hey,
Is it 24 or 22? 22, right?
no, we're in 22. Love.
24. I'm sorry. Shit, I'm trying to go back.
Gregorian
Back
calendar.
in time. But Ron DeSantis has announced that he's running for president again in 2024.
Trump did.
Trump.
Yeah, we go.
Ron DeSantis is going to run for president in 2024. Going back to another thing that happened during the debate, Charlie Crist said, Ron, if I'm elected, I'm going to be governor of Florida for the next 4 years and hopefully 4 more after that. Can you guarantee that you're not going to run for president in 2 years? Ron DeSantis said, no, let me show you. Let me show you, Bruh Nation, what he did.
Exactly.
And then Charlie Crist is like, well, there's your answer.
It's right there.
Right there. So Ron DeSantis is running. This is the greatest thing that could have happened to Democrats. And Republicans, real Republicans know it. Ron DeSantis is running. Donald Trump is running. Donald Trump already called Ron DeSantis Ron DeSanctimonious.
And look,
This is the same motherfucker that was backing each other. Boy,
it don't matter if
quick.
it don't matter how senile or dementia Joe Biden is, he losing his goddamn mind. It don't really matter.
He gonna beat Trump again
because the young motherfuckers.
You right?
Be like, they just put a handicapped motherfucker who just had a stroke
over one of Trump people. Yes, I don't understand.
All Republicans had to do was put a regular nigga in there.
But they can't.
But you got Dr. Oz, motherfucker.
I'm so glad you brought that
up.
What
are y'all doing?
I'm so glad you brought that up. Republicans are so stupid, right? And let me tell you why they're so stupid. They don't get it. All you got to do is just go find a regular Republican. Go find Condoleezza Rice or Colin Powell and just pull her out of the thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying
right.
Those type of people. And just pull her, or George Bush, Jeb Bush.
No, the bitch Carrie Lake in Arizona, she ran against McCain shit. She was like,
yeah, she said McCain a coward.
Yeah,
and she
somebody, I can't call for the assassination of them.
Nah,
is it assassination when they die, right?
Yeah.
It ain't just somebody getting murdered.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna put that into the atmosphere.
Yeah, don't say it.
Oh, damn, you ain't got the camera set up. How the hell you gonna call McCain a coward?
Not even Democrats think McCain is a coward.
Like
you've never heard. This is why Republicans ain't
Arizona. Arizona, y'all some motherfuckers. Y'all white people. Y'all some good white people.
Yeah, they vote. They were like, oh, you don't like McCain? Get out of here.
Fact.
But here's my thing. Like, not even Democrats. And this show integrity, right? So conservatives always want to talk about liberals not having integrity and all this other shit. Colin Powell died. Even though we know Colin Powell was a Republican and shit like that, Democrats ain't have no negative. We just kept it to ourselves,
right.
Kept it moving. Some of us even had respect for Colin Powell. Shout out Colin Powell, good job, bro. Blah, 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 whatever.
No,
right?
I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Right, but we still ain't.
You still Colin fucking
Powell, right? Niggas wasn't dancing on Colin Powell grave, okay?
What the fuck?
Right, you know what I'm saying? John McCain passes away. All the Donald Trump conservatives are out this bitch. Fuck McCain. I like my heroes not captured, bitch.
But it showed shit when he was alive, bitch.
It showed their true colors. Like when niggas, it was just a video of police throwing a nigga that ain't got no legs, a black nigga out the wheelchair, and arrested him or whatever. And this nigga have been a veteran and all that shit. It showed this is how white people really, they don't give a fuck about all that military shit.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. This
Y'all
shit,
cap.
all of this shit is about white supremacy, and let me show you how.
Oh, yeah.
White people swear up and down they love Jesus. They literally voted for bumbling. I'm not even being insulting. This is literally a description of who Herschel Walker is. They voted for a bumbling buffoon over a man that's been a pastor for 30 years.
Ass nigga.
How you go? That's for black people. Damn that.
Like
I'm talking about the white people who say they are evangelical. Raphael Warnock has been an ordained pastor and loved Jesus. And he been a pastor for 30 years. And all they got against him is he's a slum lord, right? But he's been a pastor for 30 years. They voted for the abortion, can't talk a complete sentence. You got to come down there and bring a bull by his balls. They voted for him.
That nigga just had an interview where he said accolades. Now,
instead of accolades?
What he was trying to say with accolades.
See, all these accolades. Oh my gosh. My God, bro. Herschel Walker.
If Herschel Walker do win,
he not.
But if he, the reason why it's so close, I still think that the left wing media is doing the same mistake they did when Trump first ran. They run like from the debate. The only thing niggas know from that debate is that Herschel Walker held up a little KB Toy Store badge. That's the only thing niggas know from the debate. They don't know nothing about Raphael Warnock, his accomplishments, and the shit that he doing in Georgia. What we know is Herschel Walker's an idiot. But all bad press can be good press.
Yep.
This nigga that got so close, it shouldn't even be a goddamn
It shouldn't even be
runoff.
close. I agree with that.
You know,
it shouldn't even be close.
So they didn't want to do the open up the voting right after Thanksgiving because they said per the state law that you can't do it right after the holiday, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. And that Raphael Warnock was suing the state because of that, because it was like, this is for a normal election. We're talking about a runoff. It's so crazy.
Shouldn't even be a runoff. That's some Jim Crow shit.
But it's so weird.
50
though.
plus
now,
one.
All of a sudden, the state was like, no. Now the state said, no, we'll let y'all have it.
50 plus one. That's
We'll
the
let y'all
most
have
Jim
it.
Crow
The
shit
fuck?
ever. That's only there to protect white candidates who was running against black people. So if you
Emory-
get 49.9, you got to go back and run again.
Emory said that it's profitable to be black and talk bad about your community. Boy.
Right. Okay, so go back to that superintendent dude.
He said a mouthful right there.
I seen a white dude say, oh, see, the liberal media wants you to feel this way or that way. But it wasn't because of racism that they fired this black superintendent. It's because he was trying to push critical race theory. The guy they replaced him with was black. Oh, my God, white people. Do y'all think we that dumb? That, I get rid of the nigga who is clearly a real nigga and replace him with another nigga, and that's her. I told the dude, I say, this is Herschel Walker shit all over again. So you think because, we're not racist, we ain't trying to it's not about Raphael Warnock being black. Right. Look at Herschel Walker.
Can y'all just stop talking about CRT and critical race theory?
Can we just let that go?
Wait. Shit is stupid.
Let me say this.
Let it go.
Black person,
but wait, Democrats and liberals don't give a fuck about critical race theory because we don't even know what it is. But
that's what we need to say. Because I'm sick of hearing about this.
But we
race
don't.
theory.
I'm telling you.
That's what I don't care.
Not even black. Liberals, it's themselves. Don't even bring up critical race theory in debates. They don't bring it up in their campaigns.
For those of us who this is the first time I've kind of heard this term or heard it, can you explain what that is?
Critical race theory is a college course
that
was developed to help people understand the racial dynamics in America.
Gotcha.
Black people and white people.
That's a good way of saying it. Critical race theory shames the ancestors of white people for being racist, and it says how that racism back then creates to today,
right?
And how
all
this shit is racist, white privilege. It's a
showing,
whole bunch of buzzwords.
It basically is a college course that was created by a professor in an African American history class that shows how the way that black people were treated back in the day during slavery times has assimilated over to now. To modern times.
And I'm with it.
And it shows how we live in systemic racism.
I'm with it, but keep that shit in college.
However, there are, and I just want to point this out. Now, I know this for a fact. There are zero school districts in America that teach critical race theory. Because it's a college course.
It's something that rev up their base.
But because of what critical race theory is, and they feel uncomfortable, like what DeSantis, that was a critical race theory buzz point when he said he wants you to believe that it was built on stolen land. Because that's part of critical race theory.
Emory said, to the unseasoned, they see critical race theory as anything that explains how bad the history of the U.S. is.
Right. But see, this is the thing. They don't want to live in a truth. They don't want to walk in truth.
Absolutely.
So with the critical race theory thing, they keep pushing these the issue that they don't want it around. But we don't even talk about it. The only people that bring it up is conservatives.
That's
we
all the time I hear.
shit.
I don't even hear from left wing.
Because we don't even give a fuck. We don't care.
Goddamn, Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
It comes from a guilt perspective.
Well, no,
of their response is
it
from a
goes
guilt
back
perspective.
into what I said even before you was on this show, Brittany, and Tank remembers this because I've been saying this since day one of bro. Listen, freaking conservatives don't work. And what I mean by that is when they get elected, they don't want to do that. You know what Chuck Schumer said with his bitch ass? I don't even like Chuck Schumer. You know what Chuck Schumer said? Now that he know
What'd he say, cuz?
the House and the Senate is split, he said to our conservative friends in the House, let's work together to get something done for the American people. We're here to pass legislation and make laws. That's our job, so let's do it.
Fucking money to
Right?
combat this goddamn inflation.
That's what he said, right?
No,
you know what?
No,
wait,
giving no
now.
money. That's the problem now.
Hold on. Let
Trump
me get this
did
point
that.
out. Let me get this point out.
Oh.
Let me get this point out. Chuck Schumer and the Democratic Senate stood up there and said, yo, to the Republicans in the House, get with us. Let's pass laws. Let's not stagnate the government. Let's keep the government moving forward. Let's do that. That's what Chuck Schumer's post-election message was. Do you know what McCarthy, who's the presumptive new Speaker of the House, you know what his post-election message was?
Fuck the goddamn shit. To be
No,
honest.
you know what it was? No, cuz you gonna love this. The first thing he said was, Hunter Biden, we coming for you. Hunter Biden, you been sitting up here for these months and you thought you wasn't gonna get investigated. Well, you and your corrupt father, you're gonna be investigated. We're announcing that we're gonna start a special investigation into you and your laptop.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
This what we doing.
Biden and them, and they were doing some shit over there in Ukraine, but it's the same thing with Trump when he was
Right,
getting
it's
indicted.
irrelevant.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
It's irrelevant.
American people, why do these rednecks give a fuck about what Hunter Biden was doing over
Right.
there?
So what we gonna do tit for tat? So then when the Democrats get the House back in 24, what we just gonna go investigate Ivanka? Nobody cares.
Why can't do two things at once, guys?
Bro,
Right.
here go my thing though. With the critical race theory. That's my point. It's a talking point. It's not a real issue. All these Republicans and conservatives do is spit rhetoric.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And they running out of shit to talk about because guess what? You did the abortion thing and you passed it. And guess what? Kicked your ass.
Yep.
It hurt you. It kicked your ass, you dumbass. Don't nobody want to get rid of abortion.
Nope.
Literally.
Not even the Republican voters.
Yeah, literally nobody want to get rid of abortion. And the reason why y'all ain't get no red wave or y'all ain't take the Senate back or y'all only won the House by 4 seats. And the reason why y'all are gonna lose the presidential election is because you got rid of abortion. So
Now-
Got the Christian right taking over.
Now the next move is the student loan forgiveness thing.
Hey, my
They're
shit
putting a
bulletproof, baby. My shit forgiven. Y'all crackers ain't do nothing about it.
I put my application in before they.
But that shit was the
filed
front
lawsuit.
though. I mean, that shit was
So we'll see.
that was like one of the things the Democrats do to make niggas feel good, but it don't have no real substance to it.
Well, it has substance, but now you
Yeah,
got
not the
like
most-
what 4 or 5 states that's
It was
suing.
like, people
And now they
people
gotta-
that owe 50,000, now you owe 40,000. Whoop de doo.
I owe 7,000. My shit will be
Yeah, it's good.
wiped
It's
out.
good for it's good for a minority amount of the people that owe student loans. So it looks good. That's one of the things, you know.
Here's
Henry
another
said
thing. I
that
got a
they,
quick-
they
go
use
ahead.
critical race theory as an excuse to whitewash. And I do want to talk about Elon Musk. I really want to talk about
yeah,
him.
we
What
get
about
Elon
Elon
Musk
Musk?
right. Let me just say this real quick, and then we'll finish off this portion or whatever. Again, what the fuck, conservatives? The Democrats literally said, hey, if you vote for us, not only are we going to get rid of your student loan debts, but we're going to increase the amount of student loan debts we get rid of. How y'all think y'all going to beat that? By suing against the student loan debts. Who out this bitch wants student loan debt?
Because they
Even if
talking
I
about-
feel like the shit was just signaling and just trying to get Democratic votes, it still worked So if
Yeah.
you go against that,
Show me the conservative.
Right. What you doing?
Show me the conservative. And I'm not talking about that's running for office. Show me the Republican with student loan debt that wants student loan debt.
Exactly. But they're
I
saying
want that nigga to step
In
up. I
fact-
ain't seen him yet. I ain't seen not a
in-
one Republican
in
say,
fact,
I want to pay my debt.
In fact, Herschel Walker, his dumbass, he's sitting here saying, "Oh, well, you know how it's going to impact us in the states, and we don't want that." And blah 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 blah. Sir, what?
What are you talking about?
What?
What nigga wants student loan debt? Listen, it's
So
Bruh Nation.
you don't want to eliminate student loan debt. So the amount of money that I'm paying towards these student loans, I can use this money to help stimulate the fucking economy. But instead, you want me to continue to pay student loan
Republicans
debt. How
are,
the fuck do you
and
sound?
this is all I'm saying, and we're gonna get to Elon Musk now. But all I'm saying is conservatives and Republicans are literally complete idiots. In 2022, on November the 20th, if you're voting for Republicans, you're an idiot too. Because who the hell votes against their own interests to that extent?
Right.
don't no prominent Democrat. I hope no prominent Democrat say that because that's how Trump got in office. You can't call.
Yeah,
the whole
I'm not a
elect-
prominent Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm a damn talk show host. God damn it.
That's how the
That
motherfuckers.
works. We'll take it.
We're idiots. We're gonna
I
vote
mean,
for Herschel.
Because you an idiot.
Dr. Oz is a doctor. Then he became a talk show host. And now he went running for it can happen.
Man, Dr.
Hey.
Oz is a Trump plant.
I know.
Trump went around with Kerry, what's the name, from Arizona, and everybody. You realize that everybody that Trump planted lost. Every one of them. So that's a bad
And now
sign
he
for
talking
Trump.
about running for president. But Elon Musk, what Elon Musk did?
Bro,
What did he do?
This shit been
Well,
so
he bought
fucking-
Twitter.
This shit is
All right.
funny. It's like in the
He backed out of buying Twitter.
Yep.
Then he
Sued.
Then
Well, he backed out because there's a whole bunch of fake accounts, and most of the shit is
Oh,
fake.
wait a
Which
minute, it gets
that's not a
better.
valid
That's the
reason to
internet.
back out of
It
the
gets
deal.
better.
Which is why
if
he
I'm
ended
gonna
up.
buy something for
I get that.
for $44 billion, and then I find out that 80% of the shit is bots. That's a reason to back out.
However,
but keep going.
He
Then
got
bought
sued.
Twitter.
He got sued.
He got sued, and the
Yeah.
reason why he got sued about not being able to back out because of the robot shit or whatever
Right.
is because this is a publicly traded company. You can't be doing shit like that.
Right.
I'm not buying Tank Smoke Shop. You know what I'm saying? And you say I got 10,000 customers, and then when I go to buy it, I find out you only got 5,000
Right.
customers. I still can't back out of that deal if I already signed the paperwork.
Well, it would be fraud if you telling me that.
No, it's not because the amount of
If I could have, you selling
you
you
don't
something,
buy.
right?
You're not buying. You're not
We talking
buying.
about some shit we ain't got no bit. We
Yeah,
don't
well,
worry
I
about
understand.
that.
You're
Yeah.
not buying, but you're not buying the customers
We get-
because it's up to you to
We
keep
getting
the
the
customers.
we getting deflected again. What this nigga
All
do?
right, so after he got sued, he said, "Fuck it, all right, we're gonna go ahead with the deal." Went ahead with the deal. As soon as he officially owned Twitter, he fired all of the CEOs and shit. Like 22 people gone off the head, right?
Hey man, I just spent
Then-
$44 billion on it. Yeah, get y'all ass
this
out of
better.
here.
Then you tell the rest of the employees, y'all are gonna be working long days,
Well,
long
that's where you
hours,
fucked
blah blah
up
blah blah
at.
blah. You have until 5 p.m. Thursday, for lack of a better term, 5 p.m.
Elon.
Thursday to make a decision whether you want to still work for
Hey.
this company or not. So
Elon,
he
suck my
thought,
dick,
wait
that's
a minute,
what they said.
exactly. He thought when he said that people was gonna stay. 5 p.m. that day that came, almost 80% of the staff said deuces.
I'm
I'll
all
take my
for
South Beach.
firing the motherfucker as soon as I get
Oh,
in
it gets
there. I
better.
didn't pay money for this shit.
It
Bitch.
gets better. So because he lost majority of the personnel that he needed, now he was like, "Oh, wait a minute! I ain't know all y'all was gonna quit on my ass. Hold on." So anybody who knows how to do coding, anybody who knows anything about IT, y'all get at me. In fact, I flew y'all out to fucking California so y'all can meet with me so we can figure this shit out because I done let go every motherfucking body and I ain't got nobody here to run this goddamn company.
I don't
Did
like
I
talking.
get it right in a
You
nutshell?
know the reason I don't like talking about this shit that much.
Oh no, it gets better. One last thing. He reinstated Trump's Twitter account.
What's wrong with that? Now my thing is, I think the former president should be reinstated. I don't think it should have never been banned. But fuck all that. The thing is,
Nigga.
why should he have been? Brittany, you
Don't
tell
get
me.
into the Trump thing. You're going to sidetrack.
Okay, my
No,
bad.
no,
Go
because
with-
Brittany
go
said,
with-
Keep going.
I don't know why the hell.
No,
would
because I
Trump
think he
do
should have been banned too. But don't you
Why-
gonna get
no, why
side? You're
would
gonna
she
get
be banned,
sidetracked.
though?
You're gonna get sidetracked.
Okay.
Stay on the Mustang.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just bought Twitter. And he
See, you
fired
lost
everybody.
already.
No, he just bought
Okay.
Twitter and he fired everybody.
No, he did not.
I'm trying to. No, he not. He fired the top executives.
And then,
Yeah.
and then everybody else that he needed to help run
The
the company
firing, the
quit.
firing the top executive parts, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that
I'm
don't
with
happen.
you on
That
that
But
happens.
the
one.
part where he fucked up at is telling these motherfuckers, "Hey, Y'all finna grind that nigga.
Yeah.
The chainsaw coming.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
exactly
better get
what
y'all
it
ass off.
Hey,
The
they
people-
changed. So how many people quit?
It was
15,000 or something like
yeah,
that.
It was like
you know,
almost
but
80%.
see, Elon, a lot of people. I looked up why, because I was trying to figure this out. I was like, why don't people like Elon Musk? Nothing came up
Because he's a liar.
But he's never done nothing. The nigga, he's not a Trumper. He's not a Trumper. They don't even like each other. He's not specifically Republican or Democrat. I'm trying to say, like, why don't motherfuckers like this nigga?
I know why.
He's not a billionaire that just
He's a capitalist.
What's wrong with being a capitalist?
So here's the thing. He
like money.
No.
But
Here's my thing.
one more thing. And to get Tesla and all of these things going, he's not the type of capitalist that just sit back and say do this and do that. No, this motherfucker was at the plant like working.
No, you have to look this up.
He was working long hours doing shit.
You gotta look into it, bro.
So look.
And yeah, he was handed a silver spoon because
No,
he's from South
right,
Africa.
yeah.
All the shit with all that.
But no,
and all that's cool. But he did work to get Tesla.
So
where
it's two
at.
parts. Number
That's
one, like him being some kind of mad scientist has been proven recently. I think it was last week that he lied. He don't have a degree of physics from Penn.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Nigga ain't
Tesla. He lied. And then so here's
You know,
what
Tesla still losing
here's what
money, by
Elon.
the way.
Remember Elon Musk was so popular. Remember he was on that episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Where they needed, like Lisa and them, they needed to save somebody, and Elon Musk came and he built the shit from scratch and stuff like that. And everybody used to love Elon Musk. What got Elon Musk out of favor was a few years back, the truth came out about PayPal. Because Elon Musk, the way he got his first amount of money was from PayPal. But he literally cut off the legs of other people to get the money from PayPal. He basically bought out through false pretenses, bought out PayPal and then sold it from underneath everybody. Then when he got
trying to
Tesla,
see what the problem is.
then I'm just saying he's a capitalist, bro. You said why? I ain't
know
saying-
I'm a capitalist.
I know. I'm just saying you asking why everybody
But
hate
I
him
looked
though.
it up.
I'm
I
just
could
telling you
not
why
find-
everybody hate him.
I don't think most people know that.
Because that's what it is. That's
You
what.
think that's the main? Because if you ask
It had to be.
wait. If you ask a regular person that just be like, "Fuck Elon," why they don't like Elon? It ain't going. They're not going to say nothing about. What
Well,
you
no,
just
I
said.
think it's because the
What-
narrative
what's
changed.
the narrative?
The narrative changed, and then they found out with Tesla. You know, he lied about Tesla stock,
Yes.
and it made Tesla stock go up. He literally lied and said Tesla stock was worth more than what it was worth.
Yes.
Well,
And
that's what you're
Tes-
supposed to do. It's
but
my
Tesla-
company.
but after that,
if it's my
Tesla-
company, I'm be like, this shit worth
But after
$10
that,
trillion.
But after they found it out, Tesla started taking the nose out. Tesla, like their stock is not.
I just want to point out too with Teslas, although I was going to get a Tesla at one point. Tesla is the worst built car in the world. Like it's like a nigga showed a picture of a Tesla, right? It was two Teslas, same model, same make, same year, right? The door panel on one was like didn't match up, didn't line up, and then the door panel on the other one it did line up. But when
It
you
was
pressed
customized.
it sounded like a rubber duck. Teslas are poorly built and all that. But basically, Elon Musk is not who everybody thought he was, and that's all the reason. It's just like who
Emery
does niggas
said,
think he
Emery
was?
said
though?
Musk has been manipulating stocks for years.
Yeah.
If he
What the
wasn't
problem
rich,
is?
he'd be in jail.
So here's the
What
thing.
the problem with
The
manipulating
reason why
stocks?
I'm
If
just,
nigga- if-
because
because when a nigga
I know
say
how
that,
you feel. I'm just telling you why niggas don't like him.
Because
they don't like your manipulating ass.
No, I want to address the thing that
Oh,
you
go
just
ahead.
said when you like he's been manipulating stocks and he should be in jail. Nigga, if any one of us could be up there and manipulating stocks, all of us would. What you think Nancy Pelosi and her husband doing? They ain't just out there
He's
picking stocks.
he's recovering
You
right now.
manipulate
But see, here's the
stocks.
difference.
That's what you do.
Her
Here's the
husband is
difference.
recovering right now from getting his skull cracked. Go
Well,
ahead.
I hope you
That's
feel
fucked
better.
up too.
It was very.
I
funny.
just
hope
want to
you
address
feel-
that
I
real
hope you
quick.
feel better.
I understand that we don't like Pelosi and some of this shit and all this. This why I
That
can't
old
fuck
man
with.
didn't deserve that, though.
No, on some serious shit now. This why I can't fuck with conservatives, right? Because y'all put y'all energy in the wrong shit. Right when Nancy Pelosi husband, when they had a home invasion, he got his head bashed in and shit. Right, that's not cool.
It's not.
That's not what's up.
I would say, as a nigga from the ghetto, I don't give a fuck.
I ain't saying you got to give a
About
fuck, but you're
but
also
you
not.
conservative should, because that's your people.
No, that's not what I'm saying
they
either.
people, goddamn
I'm
it.
not saying they should give a fuck either. I'm
Why?
saying it shouldn't be celebrated.
No.
that a man got
Well, no,
beat up
that's
in his
just-
home.
Yeah. A old man is that.
Now, I watched
That nigga,
Fox
I-
News. I watched Fox News, and I heard them niggas say, "Now, I just want to point out that they're saying they're gonna give this guy bond, and they give people bond who do shit like this all the time. So I think it should get bond. Fox News ought to be ashamed of themselves.
I don't give a fuck
Fox
about
News ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Hey.
Because listen, if somebody break in Ivanka Trump house and rape Ivanka Trump, I want them to.
Jesus Christ, man, you sound like Val Davis.
No, listen, I want.
Throwing raping shit at
Yeah,
me.
I am.
Jesus Christ.
Because listen to what I'm saying.
Don't they
Hear
ban
me
that
out.
shit on platforms now?
I don't know, but
You
hear
can't
me
say
out.
rape.
Well, okay, the R word, okay? If somebody break in her
Sexual
house
assault.
and SA or R word her, okay, I want their ass to go to jail for the rest of their life. Because Ivanka Trump, regardless if I like her as a person or not, does not deserve that. Pure point blank.
Does he? I don't-
Neither does Jared Kushner or any of those other people. None of those people, you trash. None of those people deserve that. Just like Nancy Pelosi husband.
I don't know if her husband deserved it. I
Don't
know what they were
deserve
doing.
that.
I don't know if
No,
her
they
husband
went
deserved
there
it.
It's a home invasion.
They went there looking
I
for
have no
Nancy
idea what
Pelosi
it
and she
is.
wasn't there, so they got a husband instead.
I
It's a
don't know what
home
it is.
invasion.
It was
This
like-
is why
They say it was.
This is why January the
Oh my
6th.
God.
This is why January the 6th was so fucked up.
Right, and it happened.
Because
for those who said it didn't.
we actually got lucky on January the 6th. Let me tell you why we got lucky on January the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Because in reality, bro, if them people would have got back to Pelosi and AOC,
I wish
they would have
would've.
killed them.
I wish they
They would've.
would have. You know why?
Wow.
I just love the chaos.
That would have been chaos for real.
Shit needs to happen.
But then they would have.
I don't give a fuck. Don't no nigga give a fuck if they would have got the Nancy Pelosi.
You know why? You know why I give a fuck, and I'm glad they didn't. Because in my personal
Why?
opinion, I think that would have been the start of the Civil War.
You want a civil war, don't you?
I don't.
You want
I
commie.
changed my mind.
You a commie.
I'm trying
You
to
want-
win a state championship.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I ain't got
Right.
time
Hey,
for
hey,
that.
time for-
Bruh,
I got time for you.
listeners, I'm sorry if I'm yelling. My ears is bust, and I can't tell how loud I am. So I ain't mean to yell "commie" at you, cuz. It just came out. But you want the destruction of you. You don't like capitalists. That's why. Then you say they hate Elon Musk.
I think we can.
They don't like Jay-Z.
Wait.
Jay-Z is a capitalist.
Yeah, fuck Jay-Z.
Like, hold on. Can I say something real quick
Wow,
about
we're back,
Jay-Z?
we're
shit?
back there again.
Now niggas be talking about getting their foot in the door in these businesses and the upper echelon all the time. They always want a nigga there. But then when a nigga do what he got to do to get to those spots, then y'all hate him. Like Jay-Z talking about with Bezos about to buy the Commanders, and niggas like, oh, niggas don't like that. Niggas don't like that shit. But what do you think a nigga that's about to buy that shit?
I actually want to say this though. I
ain't talking about you,
think.
cuz. I'm
Okay,
just
I'm about to
talking
say. I think that's a great
No,
thing.
it ain't you. I just
Okay.
heard a nigga was talking about it. He was like, man, fuck that shit. Nobody give a
I
fuck.
hope Bezos get a group together and it's all niggas and Jeff Bezos and they buy the Commanders.
Why we can't get Jay-Z?
I hope so.
I would love to see Jay-Z as a
And then I
representation.
hope the Washington Commanders become the blackest team in the NFL because DC black as hell. I hope they come out to Zydeco music, and I hope they do footwork on the
I
sideline.
cannot.
I don't
all
understand.
that.
Jay-Z is a nigga that's from the projects.
Yeah.
Talking about buying a fucking football team.
That's amazing.
I can't stand you niggas. That's why we can't prosper.
No, I'm with all that. And then
Niggas be hating-
My
look.
only thing, my only thing is this. I want to say this before we get out of here because we're about to get out of here. I do hate capitalism a lot. However, and I'm a socialist. However, I don't think and don't want or don't believe that communism is necessary. Yeah, thank you, cuz. And I also don't believe that a civil war and bloodshed is necessary to fix our system. I don't think we got to kill somebody to get rid of capitalism.
You know, I don't mind. I wonder what a civil war would look like. Because I don't mind a civil war. Because you know what the civil war going to be? It ain't going to be niggas. Niggas, they're talking about civil war. This is going to be white people on white people. Niggas going to be sitting back with popcorn going like, buddy, you crack crazy.
Boy, you crazy, boy.
Boy, he cracker just ran up in the goddamn city hall, boy. It's going down, and we're going to be on live watching these crackers do this shit. Because niggas ain't going to go to no civil war for what? We already feel disenfranchised from this fucking country. We already feel like...
I'm not fighting no civil
We
war.
already feel like this ain't our shit.
I'm
We
trying
just
to win a
here.
state championship. I ain't fighting no civil war. I just beat Reigns.
I'm gonna be
bitch.
at home doing my work.
I just took smart black girls and Reese. I just took smart black girls and Reese and Haley and beat a hood team by a smart school for the first time in 23 years. I ain't
That's
trying to have
awesome.
no civil war.
All I'm about to say, I'm gonna say this: that white girl that was on Rain's team, her damn shot so ugly.
Come on.
She looked like Sean Marion.
They act like this little heifer is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That girl was straight
let me
airballs.
rephrase that.
Straight airballs.
Young
every
woman,
time.
you're a beautiful young lady. You're not a heifer. I was in my feelings right then. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please don't fire
However,
me. They act like she like the best thing since sliced
she
bread.
looked like a white Sean Marion.
Bro,
When
she couldn't
shoots
even
her
get
shots.
Anna locked her down.
She couldn't get nothing. None of her
Can't get
shots.
off. And then got mad because Anna locked her down. Cuz you should have came.
She snatched the ball away from
Cuz
her.
you should have came. You've been
Man,
proud of Anna.
every ball she threw, that shit had no net, no rim.
Shout out to Brittany also for wanting to run on the court
Bro.
and beat somebody up for pushing Anna.
Yeah.
Like it ain't sport.
I can't be no sports mom. I was getting mad in them stands. I was getting mad.
Bro, listen, podcast episode number whatever the hell this is.
Whatever
Back at it
the hell this
again. In the books. We want to thank everybody for listening again and checking us out. And we'll try to be more consistent. But life is crazy right now.
Life be lifing
Life
right
be
now.
lifing right now. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe next year I'll get back into podcasting on a consistent basis. Right now I'm just doing it as a hobby for fun. Like when I'm trying to make money off of
Shit,
it.
well, I've been doing that for 4 years.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Doing shit for fun.
Well, remember at one point though, I was trying to turn this thing up, but
Well,
right now
we're
it's just for
gonna
fun.
do that. We're gonna do that because I need to get out these white people job. The mortgage industry is about to go to shit. I need to find something different to do.
Cuz, final thought.
I just found out about a whole bunch of black bitches in Congress that got white husbands. I had no idea. Skeet Baby husband was white. You know Skeet Baby is? I call her Alexander Cortez, whatever.
Oh, she
the
married?
fuck
I didn't
her
know she was
name
married.
is.
I thought she
I
was
don't know if
single.
she married or not. Whoever she with, it's a cracker.
Oh, I thought she was single.
The other one, the Muslim. Ain't this
Oh
some
yeah, I
shit?
knew her husband
The
was white.
goddamn Muslim.
You talking about Shorty from Ethiopia?
What you wearing a hijab for, bitch?
A hijab.
Take it off.
It's a hijab.
A hijab. That European don't give a damn.
I thought it was a job.
It could be either way,
Yeah.
but I think it's pronounced hijab.
I'm gonna say, all right, that
hijab.
shit. Take that
She
shit off.
But she's Islamic.
Over there sucking that white dick.
Oh my God, you done?
What? No, I ain't
Okay,
done.
okay,
No,
okay.
I want to talk about these black bitches sucking these white dick. Candace Owens, you can't be. Well, I guess that fits the description.
Right.
You go talk everything about niggas and you sucking that white dick. Kamala Harris, you bitch.
We knew she had a white husband though.
Yeah, we knew that.
I'm just naming them. White sucking that white dick. I was on King Talk last week and they were like, I just don't like the way they look. They pink like a pig.
It is.
Maybe I added the pig part, but she said ugh when I said white dick. Look here.
Bestiality.
I can't believe you 100% for the betterment of niggas if you have a white counterpart. How much do you really love niggas? You really love niggas, you'll want to fuck one. I would think. I really love black women. I want to fuck them.
Thank you.
I mean, so your dedication ain't 100% based on who you with, but you is gonna get the side eye, nigga, or whatever. So I just wanted to put that out there. That's my final thought. I didn't know that. A lot of niggas ain't know that.
I don't think AOC got a husband. Maybe she is dating a white man.
Cap with his hoe.
The chick from Ethiopia, I think she's Ethiopian. Oh, she's Somali. The Somali chick from Michigan that he talking to, that I can't think of her name right now. I knew she was married to a white guy. We all knew about Kamala.
We already knew about it. She was on the campaign train with him.
But it's no different. I just want to point out, Brittany, before we get to your final thought, it's no different than what we brought up previously in the episode about these famous black men that marry these white women.
Yep.
And then it's the
shit,
same
look.
thing.
And when they give a final thought, ain't no rebuttal. Goddamn.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm
No.
just saying, like, look, that's what
The
people
niggas
do when they
too.
get rich.
All right, all I did now was just coming at the black women, but this is also for you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right, I was just naming the black women, but you niggas,
Yeah,
you
man.
shut the fuck up too.
I like what you said about if you love black women, you might want to date one. Brittany, final thought.
Final thought. Final thought. For y'all who are getting together with your families this week, happy holidays to y'all, all that other good stuff. Final thought, the whole Elon Musk thing, I'm going to keep on with that because I think that shit is hilarious. You don't transition people out of your workspace without transitioning their work because guess what? The work still got to get done. Let's see.
Dumb bitch.
Pretty much dumb bitch. A lot of companies do that, and then it's like what falls by the wayside, and you're like, oh shit, this person used to do the job, but you fired them. Let them go. So transitional plans are very important. But hey, what do I know? I'm a peon. Do not buy houses, y'all. Right now, please don't buy houses. Even though the mortgage rates seem like they're gonna finally bottom out, or not bottom out, they're gonna stabilize and start going back down. A lot of people's already bought houses. Y'all gonna be well upside down. So be careful about that. This is your mortgage tip for the day. Let's see, what else do we talk about? Be mindful of what your children are being exposed to. If you don't want them exposed to certain things, take your ass out here and go vote. Oh, okay. Just saying. Or also be very, very active in their lives to know what they're being exposed to and what they're not being exposed to. There's no excuse with all this technology of why you don't know what the hell your child is watching and not watching on their phone or any type of mobile smart apparatus or device. I had something else, but my thought went and then
Sucking dick and smoking crack.
I don't know about the crack thing. Suck dick is fine.
Pills.
Whoa, weed is good too. Oh yeah, they y'all know they decriminalized marijuana, and yet and still not from a federal level, and yet and still shit still is not on the ballot to make it recreational in the state of Florida. What the fuck are we doing?
DeSantis say he not putting it on the ballot. I just want to point that out.
Exactly. What the fuck are we doing? Meanwhile, I got my medical card, so it is what it is. Outside of that, my birthday is Friday, bitches.
Oh shit, what we doing, nigga?
I'm going to New Orleans.
We going to New Orleans?
I'm going to New Orleans.
I'm off
Also,
Monday,
I also want to point out,
I'm off Friday.
not to hijack your final thought, Brittany, but DeSantis also doesn't want felons to vote.
Exactly. And that's
Too bad, bitch.
still a big
My
issue.
shit reinstated and you can't do nothing about it.
So outside of that, other than
You
that,
got to repeal that law.
Other than that, I hope we get consistent next year. Me and Jack's gonna have to devise some type of plan because we got to get this shit off the ground. We too smart for this shit. Outside of that, y'all have a good holiday. Fuck bitches, get money.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. In life, sometimes you have choices and decisions. People bring up things like the road less traveled and all that other bullshit, yada yada yada. Okay, so in 2018. Am I tripping, or is that the right number for the Trump when Trump got elected? It was 18, right? 16. In 2016, we had a choice. The correct answer was Hillary Clinton. Despite all of the other bullshit or whatever, the correct answer was Hillary Clinton. If you look at what has happened since Hillary Clinton lost that election that night to now, the correct answer was Hillary Clinton.
Hell, your motherfucking Clinton.
There's no other way to put it.
None.
All you Haitian niggas who was like, look at what they did to Haiti. And all the niggas was like, oh, I hate the crime bill, I hate Hillary and all that. The correct answer was Hillary Clinton. Dumbass niggas. Burleson Podcast 365 24/9. We grind, we give you a nigga to put on your mind. Give me a nigga.
Oh shit. Final thought part 2. I forgot to talk about it. Trump, all you niggas that love Trump, we'll talk about Trump, and then y'all talk about inflation high. Inflation is high because all the money they put out into the goddamn economy and ran everything up. You
Come on.
ass niggas.
It's Trump's fault. Say that one more time for the niggas in the back. It's Trump's fault.
It's Trump's fault, you bitches.
The reason why eggs is $5 for 12.
It's Trump's fault. He literally gave
the eggs like goddamn.
Bro, he
You know how
literally
many
gave.
eggs I need to cook this week?
He
A
gave
lot.
y'all a tax cut up front,
Yep.
so he could give a permanent corporate tax cut on the back.
Yep. What we doing?
It's Trump's fault.
Yep.
But anyway, that was supposed to be.
Thank you,
but
cuz.
I get
Appreciate
drunk.
it.
I
To the
get
motherfuckers like
drunk and
Ron, who
I
said,
forget.
"Oh, you spent the money, did you? Now what?"
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good point. Good point. Suck a dick, Ron.
Hey,
Shit,
suck a big one.
my person is Raphael Warnock because don't nobody know what the fuck this nigga stands.
Although he's a great senator,
he is, that's what I'm
he's
saying.
kicking ass.
He
Wait,
whooped Joe Lewis's
He
ass.
did whoop Joe Lewis'
But
ass.
see, he's just getting votes off of the strength of him being a Democrat
Right.
in Georgia. I need y'all to
Go
know
look him up.
who the fuck this nigga
Gotta
is.
look into it, bro.
He's a great senator. I would vote for him for president.
I fucks with him.
I would vote for him for president.
Yeah.
He could be the second black president. Who could be the second black president right now?
Right now, The Rock.
The Rock. Who you say, Britt?
I will vote for The Rock right now. I promise. I swear to you.
You know,
They always make that joke about The Rock, but
I win what he right.
I don't think that you have to be like some kind of
No, I agree with
political genius.
that. I just don't think. I don't think The Rock has the in and outs. I think he would be a good president.
I think he could
But shit, I could be the president. But I do think Warnock, in my opinion, Warnock or Cory Booker. I feel like we done swept Cory Booker under the rug. Like he ain't one of the best senators in the Senate.
Vote for Corey.
I vote for Cory Booker right now.
Corey.
Yeah, we done swept Cory Booker under the rug.
That's what we need. And goddamn, we're looking for a candidate for 2024. Because
Cory
now they're
Booker.
gonna be senile.
Cory Booker.
Don't y'all trout that goddamn come out there.
Could we
Please.
Could we go Cory Booker and Elizabeth Warren?
Yes,
I vote for
I
that.
would vote
I
for
like
that.
that one. I like that comment.
Go ahead, Britt.
All right, I went back and forth with this, but I'm gonna go with Deion Primetime Sanders.
You can get more than one. You know that, right?
I know. I went back and forth. I'm
shit
gonna
ghetto.
hit him first, and I want them to look into him specifically for what he has done as far as HBCUs and how he is putting them on the map. I think the things that he is doing is gonna cause for transitions, hopefully soon. So I want people to look him up for that.
Trump saved the HBCU.
His contributions on what he's done with Jackson State.
Trump saved Jackson State.
How they're giving that exposure, and then also Angela fucking Bassett.
Need an Oscar for that Black Panther.
Don't spoil it. I ain't seen it
I
yet.
ain't gonna spoil it, but all I'm gonna say is
It's worth watching, but it's
if
trash.
she
I
don't
would say
get
that.
a
But it's worth
nomination,
watching.
if she don't get at least a nomination,
I told Brittany
That's
this
all I'm
earlier.
gonna say.
I never thought somebody deserved
She
an
could-
Oscar for a Marvel movie.
She
But
could
her performance in
she
that shit
could only
was-
get best supporting though, right? Because she's not the lead.
I think she might be a lead in that.
she might be
motherfucker.
considered a lead.
She might be.
She might.
Hey, let me tell you.
I gotta
something.
see it. Don't
Cuz,
own
you
it.
ain't seen
I don't
yet.
give a damn
Yeah.
if she gets supporting. She needs to get
Cuz,
nominated. Listen,
I ain't even exaggerate. A nigga talk in this movie 5 times and get punched in the chest. You don't hear no more niggas talk. It's all bitches. I'm not. Brittany, am I over exaggerating?
Nah, you not.
A nigga talk like 5 times.
Exactly. You had a few of them.
Is this your king?
I knew that. Damn
They should have bought back my boy Killmonger from the dead.
Watch it. You gotta watch the goddamn
I know, but
Answer.
they should have bought him back from the dead and make him be the Black Panther. If they ain't do that, don't nobody deserve no Oscar.
That's the dumbest shit about Black Panther is the way that they exchange who the fuck the Black Panther is. What kind of retarded shit is this?
Oh, you talking about fighting?
We gonna fight to the death to see who the goddamn who the ruler of the most powerful nation on earth.
And you take his powers away from
We
him.
gonna fight to the death.
You take the powers away from the
Is
Black
Doctor
Panther to then
is Doctor
fight.
Doom in the movie?
Who the hell is that?
All right, well, fuck that movie. Listen,
The black person.
my black
Yeah,
person,
then I gotta get him out of here.
Medgar Evers.
Oh.
There
I
you
haven't had
go.
that one in a while.
Yeah, there you go. Look up some Medgar Evers. Hey man, Burn Nation, we appreciate you, man. We back at it again. All power to the people. Peace.